After working across 5 different sports tech companies, here are my 2 cents on how to build an effective commercial engine for B2B sports tech, social media platforms. Now, this is a very weighted topic and a loaded topic, but here's some simple advice when you're starting to build out your B2B sports tech company that I've seen work for people. Number 1, test and try, but pick your platforms and then go hard and go in on that one platform. Now, that might be your brand's, let's say my business, ours is on LinkedIn and Twitter. They're the 2 channels I'm going to go for. Bang, that's all I'm going to focus my resources and attention on. But it might also be, as the founder, it might also be your own personal LinkedIn or your own personal Twitter that's going to be the main channel for your business in the early stages. I'll give you an example. My business is a perfect example of that. I put all my resources and my attention onto my personal LinkedIn, and I have my company pages across Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and all that, but I put all my effort and attention onto my personal page because that's the channel that I want to focus on, and that's all I'm putting my resources into. Ultimately, if you said, James, which platforms do I need to be focusing on for B2B sports tech? I would be saying LinkedIn or Twitter most of the time, obviously depending on what sort of product or platform or service you're trying to promote. And then I'd also be asking you some questions about who you are, whether you're happy putting your own self out there. Again, comes back to point number 1, what type of founder do you want to be? What type of company do you want to be? Or do you want to just be putting it onto the company's page? So first step, pick your platform and be consistent and go for it. Second point, you don't necessarily have to talk about the product, but you need to talk about the surroundings of the product. So if we're in B2B sports tech, we're not necessarily talking about, our product does this or our product does that. You're talking about the industry at large. So you're talking about sports technology, and you're putting out resources that are going to help people, things like the latest in sports tech, to be able to keep people up to date or informed of what's happening in sports tech. You're talking about how to use sports tech effectively within a professional organization. So how to win people over, how to onboard athletes correctly. What you're sort of trying to focus on is not so much about the product, but more about the macro around the product, and either educating people or entertaining them. Entertaining might be a little bit hard for some, but there is some content that you can see. Take a look at the GWS Giants AFL team, slightly off B2B sports tech, but in the sports world, they do a great job of entertaining their viewers. Now, again, very different business model, very different company, but people follow people or people follow accounts for 2 different reasons, either education or entertainment. So pick one or combine the 2 and make sure that the channel that you're on is either educating people or entertaining them, and be consistent. As we build and grow the company, we'll build out our different channels and create different pillars, and at that point in time, you'll likely have a marketing team to be able to assist and help with that. But for now, let's keep it simple and let's keep it consistent. I'll see you in the next video. Follow for more.